Good. Well, then this new album. How do you look back now on well, you did Consigned to Oblivion, and then you did all the score. How come the score? I think you're movie orientated.
Yeah, it was. I wrote the music for a Dutch movie called Joyride, and a lot of things went wrong with this movie. I finished the music. I worked for 2.5 months constantly on it, really sometimes literally day and night. Then in the morning, my grandmother came in the room and I said, "What the fuck are you doing still here?" Not her words, but and then because I have my home studio at my grandmother's place, and so I was really working a lot on this material. And when I heard the final result, they changed totally my music. There was only 15% left, and all the other stuff they kicked out of the movie, and they placed some music again and again and again in different parts. So they didn't ask me about it. They didn't communicate with me. It suddenly happened, and they said there's nothing to change about it anymore. We are happy with this result. And in the beginning I said, yeah, when you are happy with this result, then you should do it like this. But when I thought about it, then I started getting angry. And later on I also heard from somebody that it has to be that both parties have to be satisfied with the end result. And I certainly was not satisfied. And because we had the feeling also with Transmission Records that the movie was not so good, we decided to release the CD as an Epica CD and name it The Score and not call it Joyride or whatever. All links with Joyride needed to be cut. And I agreed fully because I didn't like how they placed my music in the movie. I heard also already stories about the actors who said it was the worst movie they ever participated in. So I thought, let it go.
Forget about the movie.
Yeah.
And this new album. Well, what can you say was the starting point, writing-wise, music writing-wise?
Right after the Score album, I had a lot of new inspiration, and then we started with working on the new album, and yeah, the songs came on fluently, and this time the difference was that we used half year extra to work on the last details. That was something we didn't do for Consigned to Oblivion. And I think in the end, this was one of the reasons why Consigned to Oblivion left some things open. We had the feeling that the album could have been a little bit better if we had time to work on the details, but there was no time. We had to go into the studio, and we really wanted to avoid it this time. So we worked already really hard on the songs, but also half a year more on the details.
Can you name me one detail?
Yeah. That, for example, the song "Fools of Damnation" was in the beginning a little bit shorter, but that middle part needed something extra, so some extra parts were written, and the same for "Obsessive Devotion." Also, that song was long time. It was not finished yet. But when we worked on some last details and we changed some parts, then suddenly it felt good. And I think these last details make a huge difference in the end. And that's really important because you have to feel satisfied even after several years about an album. And I'm sure after several years I'm still happy with this one.